Okay, we are at, I think, chapter 3 or episode 3. And
Yep.
I started it up and it went straight to the cutscene. So I'm
Hmm.
going to hit resume here so that we can finish with this. We only missed like a second of the cutscene. So
Okay.
here we go.
Let's do it.
How many times must I tell you?
Oh, it started back at the cutscene.
You must
Cool.
never
Oh,
put your life
yay.
on the line for me.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord
That
Mortimer.
lady looks
But has
like
never wanted
Professor
to tell
McGonagall
you
got hit by a
We
train.
are doing our utmost to find
Yeah.
your mother as quickly as
Seriously.
possible. Without your mother, hundreds of men
Not as cool as her.
have gone to the guillotine.
All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister.
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet. Monsieur de Richet, I am arresting you for the murder of Elizabeth Adams.
Okay. Let's see.
At last we meet, Monsieur de Richet. Do you mind if I call you Louis?
Please do.
Thank you. I wish to apologize wholeheartedly, Louis.
Hey,
I
Junk
made
Food
you
John,
forced
what's
seas,
up?
And I wasn't even here to welcome you.
Hey, John.
When I asked you to join us here, it was, of course, in the hope that
That
you would
room
help
is
us
too
find your
starky
mother.
white for my happiness.
But an act of horrific violence occurred during the night. And I do not know if this is linked to the disappearance of Sarah.
Ow.
If there's a possible link to my mother, I hope you'll let me know.
In the early hours of the morning, Elizabeth Adams was found dead in her room, savagely mutilated with a knife. I'll get straight to the point, Louis. According to the initial elements at my disposal, you were the last person to see her alive.
Yes, last night we, Do you suspect me?
I want you to tell me everything that happened last night and leave nothing out.
Hey,
Tell
Blood
me.
Dragoon.
How did the evening begin?
Duchess Hillsborough and I were returning to our rooms when Elizabeth came up to us. She was in a state of panic and insisted that she needed to speak to me. She said she feared for her life. I took my leave of the Duchess and followed Elizabeth to her room.
Continue.
She insisted we have a drink, without which she refused to confide anything.
What exactly did she want to speak about?
She claimed she saw my mother the previous evening on the cliff, if I remember correctly.
Interesting. I will send someone as soon as possible. But do go on.
I refused to go on drinking with her. She already seemed drunk and her conversation became confused. So then she ordered me to get out. If only I'd stayed.
Don't blame yourself, Louis. How could you have known? But thank you for this new information. Louis, I shan't hide the fact that this tragedy puts me in a very delicate situation. I cannot risk upsetting the smooth operation of our next conference. But the case cannot remain unaddressed. I must reassure my guests, and justice will be done. And for that to happen, I must ask for your help.
Why is that?
You met Elizabeth. You spoke together, I believe. She trusted you. Listen, Louis. Find out who could have committed this murder. I refuse to believe that one of my guests is the murderer. I want to know who is responsible for this. And I trust you. You have my backing. You must stop at nothing. Can I
They
count
talk a
on
lot in this game.
Of course. How would you like me to proceed?
Maybe you could start by going to the scene of the crime. Elizabeth was attacked in her room.
Can you tell me anything else about what happened?
Now, Louis, I wouldn't want to influence you.
It
Get
got
over there
very
and
time.
form your own opinion.
Do you have any suspects in mind, my lord?
I spent most of the night talking with Sir Gregory and His Eminence Piaggi, so I think you can remove them from the list of suspects. Monsieur Bonaparte and President Washington left the party after midnight, I believe. They were tired and went up to bed.
Right. I'll get over there immediately.
Thank you, Louis.
Hey, James.
Now, once you've
Hey,
finished,
Frederick,
come back
how are
and let
you?
me know your findings. I'll be waiting.
That stupid statue made me think there was a horse
Louis,
in the room for a
You've
second.
got permission to search through the guests'
I
rooms.
was like, what?
You'll
Oh.
be notified
Hi,
and they
James.
agree.
Investigate Adam's death.
No. Poor Adam.
Okay. Well, that's going toward his office. I need to... I wish he would go a little faster.
You and all the slow characters.
I know, they don't go fast
Yeah.
enough for me.
Oh.
Well, I can't go that way. Do I need to just walk on down the hole there?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to get out of his office.
This office, it's like a whole, like, house right there.
I mean, this is his office.
Damn. I'm here, little laptop.
The Nightmare painted by Fuseli in
Excuse me.
1781.
That is pretty awesome. His
It
office
is.
is. But I can't get
That's
out of it.
huge.
It won't let me leave.
Oh.
I guess maybe I'm just gonna
That
kill
it.
myself and walk down the hole. It won't let me do that either.
Wow. That's
I think
funny.
maybe it's probably because there's some things I need to get.
Or talk or something. Ow.
Which four-letter word could open this chest?
Watching
Change
Ravenous
the
Flash there.
second letter to
Huh.
Change the first letter to... No, I think I need to... What four-letter word could open this chest? Let's change the first letter. Change the second letter. No. It would be much easier if I knew what. Let's change the fourth letter. And see, it doesn't keep the same letters.
Let's see.
Okay, so the first letter is either Z, A. Let's try A.
Try A.
Okay, second letter is either E, R, B, A.
What's the second letter, maybe?
It's either E, R, B, A. Third letter is either E, S, U, I. Fourth letter, I chose E. Fourth letter is either L, N, E, S. So I did L. Able.
Did that work?
No. So, first letter.
Let's see.
Oh, first letter. Hold on.
Trying to remember the code they were talking about for this. You're on episode 3?
Yeah.
You are.
Second letter. A. Third letter. I. Fourth letter. Kane. So.
Trying to see if it tells me what the code is.
Which four-letter word could open this?
I have Kane in there.
4-letter chest. Council general room. Huh.
Give me 4-letter word for something religious and political.
Let's see. Z-I-N-C.
No. Second letter. It's not letting me do it. Hold on. Second letter is either E, Z, E. Third letter is either E, I, U. Fourth letter.
That's weird.
Zeus.
Is that what
It was Zeus.
I mean, like the
Like
sticks his dick
Zeus.
and everything Greek god?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, 90% of all Greek stories is Zeus stuck his dick in it.
Well, I mean, that was the thing. His house is around a lot of the mythologies and stuff, so I guess that made sense for it to be Zeus.
Yeah.
Now it's going to let me go downstairs. I guess I just needed to go through that. I gotta go to... No, that door's locked.
I'm just happy they stuck more Lucifer on Netflix finally.
Sir Johann van Vollenberg.
But it's weird.
Okay, I figured out. Okay, I gotta go to Elizabeth's room.
I found a streamer recently that I went to community college with, and he's moved to Atlanta and started his own channel. That's funny. I didn't know about him until recently.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that
That's
was kind of
awesome.
cool. He does like reaction videos to Karen videos and ghost videos and stuff where, you know, he puts in his own 2 cents about them. He's doing pretty good.
Well, here's her room.
Oh boy.
Oh, they left her there?
Seriously? Wow. Ugh. She was wearing pink, that's why she's dead.
I can't believe they left her there.
No, that depends on if they got the police to show up yet, because they're always like, don't touch anything, oh my god. But I don't know if they did that in the time period this is in.
The time of the crime.
I mean, the police showed up, but did they have the smarts not to touch anything, or?
Well, here?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think there's police on this island.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think there's any police on
Chest with
this.
a half circle pattern.
If there are, they are turning a blind eye to a lot of shit.
I need a key.
There is no police, only Cthulhu.
Her tattoos are awesome.
They are. Damn. They're like all mandalas and spiritual crap and... Huh. Not crap, but you know what I meant.
There are numerous marks on the body. She must have fought like a lion. It couldn't have happened without a lot of noise. There are also a number of old scars. The scars are superficial and were made several years ago. She wasn't trying to take her own life.
scarring. Ugh. Scarring isn't very regular, but they're mostly from old cuts.
I can't examine the tattoos. It's locked to me.
I see no sign of bruising on the skull. The only clue is a scar from a previous craniectomy. Poor Elizabeth, she must have been very
Hey,
young
fruit
when
flies,
she
you can
went
stop
through all
trying to
that.
kill me anytime.
That's torture. She also has old scars around the neck, and maybe mutilations.
Oh.
She bled from the nose. What a strange smell. Laudanum. Certain courtiers use it to get drunk. If taken in large quantities, it can provoke fits of madness.
Hey, Pistol Pete, how are you doing?
It's going great. How are you doing?
Of laudanum.
That we both asked you
Used to
that, so
relieve
I guess we
pain.
suck.
I count no fewer than 9 wounds on the thorax with
Wow,
a lot
somebody
of
just
blood.
kept stabbing
At
her.
first sight, I'd say that's what caused her death.
Wow.
Shish. She got stabicated.
Some of these tattoos are veritable works of... What's that?
Like, they weren't
It's
joking
between
around.
breasts
That's
is
just, ugh.
Bloody hell! This tattoo was drawn on a page of leather and stitched onto her skin. Probably during childhood. The scars
Oh.
are anything to go by. It's the same kind of tattoo as on the rest of her body.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Shish.
No wounds, but blood on the right hand. Nothing on the left except that tattooed symbol.
It won't let me open that up.
It's
Blood, but no trace of blows on the legs. More tattoos, similar to those on the rest of her body. No wounds, but blood on the right hand.
Okay, we already looked at that.
On the left, except that tattooed symbol. Knocked over a bottle of wine. Same thing Elizabeth served me last night. Still just as disgusting. I don't know what's happened to this wine, but it's undrinkable. Poor girl bled to death. Whoever left that footprint has boats for feet. That's at least a size 15. Where's a size like that here? Peru? Washington, maybe.
For a second, I thought all that red was
Well,
blood, and I was like, no, it's not all over
It's
the
covered in
walls. It's
blood.
just on the floor.
Still fresh.
Oops.
The lower part of the handle is unsullied by blood. The murderer gripped the weapon so tight that there's no blood where he held it. The handprint indicates a small and slender hand.
There's so many things about this scene. Alright. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Pentagram? What the hell's been going on here? Many esoteric rituals are based on this shape. Could Elizabeth have been sacrificed during an occult ritual? Huh. The talisman that I gave back to Elizabeth. I can't exactly say it brought her good luck.
That's the clock.
Vials of laudanum. The label shows that this laudanum comes straight from America. I wonder if Washington's involved. Large quantities could knock out a bull. Could Elizabeth have been drugged? If the body wounds are anything to go by, then clearly not. She put up a fierce fight. Blood spatter indicates that the murderer must have held Elizabeth upright during the attack. Even if Elizabeth wasn't very big, I doubt she wouldn't have put up a struggle.
This is pretty gruesome.
Takes tremendous strength
Scene.
to kill someone like that.
It's like, whoa. She exploded.
I've already looked at that. Let's see what else is here.
A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society.
A notebook, written in Elizabeth's handwriting. It is written in a mix of several languages. Not too easy to work out.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go and... I can't translate that right now.
June 11th, 1791.
My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Right soon. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want. A pistol? Fairly new, I'd say. And judging by the weight of it, fairly light. A tribute engraved on the barrel. To to the liberators of France.
Oh.
There's a few dried traces of blood on the grip. Difficult to know for sure how they got there.
It's one of the Frenchmen.
It's extremely
We
well
knew it was going to
The
be
barrel is
them.
perfectly clean.
Nice.
It isn't loaded, and well, there's no traces of gunshot residue. I'd conclude that it hasn't been used recently. Right. I shall have to find its owner. Piece of fabric. High quality at that. I'd say it's silk. Going by the texture and the gray hue, it must come from a dress, that kind that women of quality wear. It's a travel dress. The silk has been lightly waxed to protect it from bad weather. And I know the very woman who came up with the idea, given all the traveling she does. My mother. God help us. Why did she come here in the first place? The material appears to have undergone abnormal wear and tear. She must have been scouring the countryside, and that doesn't look good.
Ow.
Piece of fabric.
I want to see what the other option is, if it'll let me.
Silk. Going by the
So we're going to
texture
go
and the
through
gray
this
hue,
one
it
more
must come from
time.
A dress,
Okay.
that kind that women of quality wear.
It won't let me do it. So she took the mattress off the bed to sleep in the floor.
Why?
I have no idea.
A notebook, written in Elizabeth's handwriting. It is written in a mix of several languages. Not too easy to work out.
Alright. I was kind of hoping it would let me... Alright, that's the coin that she got. And I got all 4 of those points. And that's the box that I need a key for.
Has Sir finished with this room?
Do you know who could have made such a mess of this room?
Miss Adams, sir. We were given orders to leave the room as it was, so as not to rush her.
Did she have a fight with someone to get the room into this state?
Not that I know of, sir. Miss Adams would sometimes throw a tantrum, during which she would destroy anything that came to hand. Lord Mortimer told us not to enter the room.
Thanks for that information.
You are welcome, sir. Has Sir finished with this room?
No, I haven't gone over everything yet.
Sir may take his time. When Sir would like to leave, Sir has only to tell me.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Has
done.
Sir finished with this room?
I know enough now. Thank you.
Very well, sir. Sir may return whenever need be. I shall guard the door.
That's what I wanted to know. Is if I could go back, because I'm going to see if I can, like, do some upgrades on my skills, and maybe I can translate her journal.
Good day, Monsieur de Richet.
Mr. Volner, are you looking for anything in particular? Next to Elizabeth's room?
No.
How would you
no,
do that? Just walk around,
nothing
talk to
special.
people, and look at books or something? Or
No, there's a thing, all the stuff that I've picked up and everything, I get, like, points, and I can upgrade my skills.
So you get enough points, and then you can read stuff and whatever. So okay, that makes sense. I think.
Lord Mortimer must have informed you of the necessity for everyone to remain in their rooms until further notice.
Certainly, but I'm a guest, not a prisoner.
I was looking for a servant, since we don't all, unfortunately, have one at our disposal.
Yeah, right.
I shall leave you now, sir. I will return to my room.
I have another episode of Layers of Fear that I edited, all made into a movie, you know, to post. But I feel like I just posted one a day ago or something.
It doesn't matter. Post them whenever you feel like posting them.
True. That and I'm weird. I like to keep backup in the video inventory for those weeks that not a lot gets to happen. But I have a few things taped right now, so...
Say that, you know, you can... Well, that was weird. Sometimes...
Layers of Fear is a good game so far, but... Oh, is it weird?
No, sometimes when you click on him, it's almost like his voice is like... Woof, 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 woof. Like slow motion.
That is funny.
It's just really weird that it does that sometimes in the middle of the investigation.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to show you. It is time that the United States played a more important role on the world stage. I understand your reluctance of playing with fire. I know your new country is very young, but rest assured that I would do nothing to jeopardize what we have built together. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Oh well.
Your friend,
remake it.
William.
It looks like a note between Emily and Washington about trade deals.
See, I need to upgrade my points.
Yeah.
So I can decipher.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you.
Alright, we've already looked at that.
That's where it went.
And I'm just going through his bedroom like it's my room. I can just do what I want. Whatever. I do what I want.
Gonna lay on his bed and everything. No. Dad eat forever. Yes, do it.
I love those bathtubs like that though. Those copper
Those are
bathtubs.
Nice. Yeah. Doesn't copper get all green after a while though?
Not if you keep them up.
Yeah.
If you let them sit around and don't polish them and everything else, then yeah. Just like silver. You've got to polish silver to
Mr.
keep
President,
silver up.
You can guess why
Yeah,
I'm here.
we have some of that here.
Lord Mortimer has sent me to ask you a few questions about last night.
It's... How am I going to tell Elizabeth's father that she's dead?
I know, Mr. President. I shall endeavor to find out the truth about this tragedy. I must ask you to help me, though. Please.
Find the degenerate pig who did this, Louis.
I'm talking to all the guests to find out who has an alibi and, well, who doesn't, Mr. President. Can you tell me what you were doing last night so that I can strike your name off the list?
I spent the night right here, reading.
All night?
Exactly. Emily stopped by in the middle of the night, you can ask her. She wanted to talk about some business we have in common.
Anything whatsoever to do with Elizabeth?
Not at all, Louis. A business matter.
Tell me, Mr. President, had you spoken to Elizabeth since your arrival? You know her father. You thought she was dead.
No, I didn't. And I believe I'll be taking my remorse with me to my grave. I wanted to, but I didn't know where to begin.
You can't blame yourself. You couldn't have known that her days were numbered. Were you aware that Elizabeth took laudanum?
Yes, she came to ask me for some. She had finished her reserve, I believe.
Did she tell you why she was so desperate to get some, Mr. President?
She said she had terrible migraines that wouldn't go away.
Okay.
More likely for the voices she heard, not the migraines.
Yuck.
Mr. President, we found a footprint at the scene of the crime.
Not a dress shoe, I hope. That's all I wear.
No, rest assured. It looks like the print of a big ankle boot. A large size, I'd say.
Perfect. That should help you, Louis. It's a clue.
He turned his back on me quick.
Jeez. He doesn't like you. Get all the books.
I'm trying to remember, like, oh, here it is. I need to... I guess I don't have enough points to do an upgrade.
How many points do you have? Or does it not tell you?
It's not telling me.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I don't have enough.
You need one more, it looks like. Maybe. Huh.
Level 4. I need 30 experience points to get to level 5. And it doesn't really tell me collector's coins. Alright. I guess I gotta leave his room now. He turned his back on me. He does not want to discuss anything else with me. Alright, so we know the boot's not his.
Okay, that's good, I guess.
Uh-oh, my controller is about to die.
No.
Pound.
Thought maybe that was sparkling because it was a hidden door or something. It's not.
Oh, I'm full of royal jelly. That just did not sound right, did it?
Okay.
All the royal jelly is in me. That sounds even worse, doesn't it?
Maybe.
Senor, His Eminence Cardinal
You have got such a bad mind.
I'm the innocent one.
You're sick.
No.
Huh, that's me.
That's me.
Senor, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Just like how matter of fact he says that.
Alright, so...
Like in World of Warcraft, when something's locked, the Nida or the Blood Elves get really arrogant. They're like, it's locked! And I'm like... yeah.
Okay, so... It looks like... Okay, this is... What's his face?
President George Washington.
That's Washington, so I need to go the opposite way now to go to somebody else's room. This house is beautiful, but I'm confused. I get lost in it.
It's huge. Hell, I get lost in the Biltmore house.
That's Elizabeth's room. Alright, I don't need to be in there. So, that is Elizabeth's room. I need to walk around Okay, that's Elizabeth's room. I think I need to go to the other side of the corridor and look at everybody else's rooms now.
Yeah, because it has to be one of them.
Monsieur Johann van Volnda. A cache. The signs of
Alright,
obscurity.
hold on for a second.
Okay.
I gotta help Loki get in the floor.
There he is. It's a Loki.
The Sorrows of Young Werther. There's a handwritten text signed by von Werner on this first page. Dear Elizabeth, I know that this book is but a small token compared to the delightful moments you gave me, but I hope that this will nonetheless keep the memory alive. Your ever-obedient servant. So, Volner had a relationship with Elizabeth, but that's hardly surprising given his fondness for the occult.
Interesting. No, I'm not writing anything on these.
It won't let me search this. I told you, I think I need to.
A chest locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
Oh. Alright. We got another chest with a 4-letter code.
Lovely. Whose room is this in?
This is... hold on. It says his name.
The Sorrows of Young Werther.
A
There's
Werther.
Text signed by
Von
on this
Wollner.
first page. Dear Elizabeth, I know that this book is but a small token compared to the delightful moments you gave me, but I hope that this will nonetheless keep the memory alive. Your ever obedient servant. So, Wollner had a relationship with
Wollner.
But that's hardly surprising given his fondness for the occult.
Isn't that German where the W's are actually pronounced like a V?
Yeah. I think this is the one that is
Chest
zinc.
locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word
But is there a
close
clue
the
to
owner's
it?
Heart.
I mean, this is where we changed the letters, so...
Yeah. It's like they can pronounce Volkswagens, I think.
Volkswagen.
Yeah, it's like... Z-I-O-N. I don't know if it's gonna let you.
I don't know. That's not it.
D-I-N-C?
There is...
What's the first letter? Z.
Z.
Yeah. I'll see if it works out.
Second letter. I. Third
Yeah.
letter. O. Fourth letter. No.
Okay. Is there an N in the third letter choice?
Third letter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, do the N and then do the C.
It did it for me.
Yay.
Alright, we've went through the sitting area. So let's go to the bedroom.
Wait, does that mean his name would be Juan Volder?
Maybe.
It's kind of weird. It's almost like in Spanish there's no H's, so my name is almost unpronounceable.
What's that?
I think in Spanish there's no H noises, so you almost can't say Heather.
The alchemist is an old man.
No, H is like almost silent, so it would be
Yeah.
other.
Yay. Yeah.
That's okay. The O's are pronounced like, you know, in English, how you would make, instead of an inflection, if it was followed by another vowel, it would be like Anya, Tanya.
Yeah.
But in Spanish, the O's pronounced long, so it's O, so it would be Tonya. Yeah.
So funny. I think it's... I'm trying to remember. Japanese has something like that too. Dang it. Like something to do with their S's. They don't pronounce them the same. I don't know. Languages are fun.
What can I do for you, de Richet?
Monsieur, Lord Mortimer has appointed me to investigate the
At some point we're gonna have to go dive into Fall Guys again for the hell of it.
It's horrible. Yes. How can I help?
I gotta question him now.
Oh. Excuse me.
Where were you last night?
In my room. I read a few ancient manuscripts before going to bed. But I didn't stay up long. I was tired.
Thank you kindly. Did you see how many tattoos Miss Adams had on her?
Of course. Who wouldn't have noticed?
Yes, but I'm sure that an expert like yourself must have an opinion on the subject.
I do. She was seeking to imprison something inside her. Her own body had become a sort of prison.
She wanted to protect herself. Is that what you're saying?
Elizabeth was a flame. A candle in the night. And like all candles in the night, she was surrounded by darkness, by her demons. Call it what you will. One thing is for sure. She struggled against hell and high water not to let her flame go out.
Excuse me for asking, but did you know Miss Adams?
Oh, she... not really, to tell the truth. No.
I found the Werther dedication, signed by your hand, monsieur. Would you like to change your version now?
Be careful, de Richet. Don't push your luck. My relationship with Miss Adams was pure, and has nothing to do with you. Well, continue playing the detective as you see fit. But if I find the bastard who did that to Elizabeth, I will...
Yes! I would have preferred a simple response, but I see I have my answer now. You loved her, didn't you?
That is none of your damn business.
Your feelings betrayed
Wow,
us.
he got a little testy about that shit.
Yes. I loved her, like a moth loves the flame of a candle.
Still is.
That's why we could never be together.
Huh.
Dang it. I can't ask him the next one.
Yeah, because you technically already did. Oh no, the next one.
I already made that choice.
We finished. I'll have a look around and then take my leave.
Do whatever you have to.
You could tell about how he was talking about her, that he loves her.
Yeah.
That and French people are always super poetic about everything.
Yeah. I stumped my damn toe. Yeah.
No. I figured out the
Dang it.
Japanese thing.
What is the Japanese thing?
Their R's are L's. Like the name Sola is S-O-R-A, like in Kingdom Hearts. So, when it came to the USA, everybody was calling him Sora, but the real Japanese pronunciation is Sola, which means sky. So...
Oh.
Japanese are weird. There you go.
I think every culture has its own, every language has its own infliction on stuff.
Yeah. Then the USA just steals it from everybody.
Like, I used to work with a bunch of people who are from Laos and Vietnam and stuff, and their two languages sounded alike, but they really weren't. Like, they didn't understand what each other were saying unless they, were used to each other or,
it makes sense.
taught the other language.
Yeah. It's like how Chinese, Japanese, and Korean all sound similar, but there's differences, and it's enough to make everybody confused.
Right. Now, I think Mandarin is a common language for all of them.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I can't say that every one of them speak, that they all speak Mandarin. I just think Mandarin was the common language. I
think different countries also had more ancient languages. Like, let's go into the United Kingdom for a little. The Scottish had their thing, the Irish had Gaelic, and stuff, and then it all died to go into English.
I need to go to Bonaparte's room. So.
Napoleon Bonaparte?
Yes, Napoleon.
Wow.
Well, we have George Washington.
So Jacques Peru.
That is true.
Uh-oh.
What-oh.
What do you
Remember,
want
I'm
from
like
me,
2
Richet?
seconds behind you all the time. So.
Greetings. It's fallen to me
Cut the crap!
That guy's ugly.
Get to the point. We both know why you're here.
And have you got anything to tell me?
What does it matter? It's too late anyway. Do what you have to do and get out.
It looks like somebody slapped a face on a rump roast.
His boots are very suspicious.
Yes.
Dang it. I want to be able to unlock all this stuff.
But then you need points. It's like, oh god. Wow. Okay.
Oh, who is he writing that to?
I'm going to assume it's either his wife or a child of his, because he says the future is lost without you, so... Who knows? And then he says love you now and forever, so... Who knows?
Okay, never mind. That's the same letter.
Oh. Yeah. He's a shady one.
He's the one that was slapping Elizabeth.
That's not cool.
That is... I need a key.
Yeah. Wish we had the key. Would it be in one of the
The
desk
Master of the
drawers or
Innocents by
something?
Rubens. A bit gloomy. Guess my room.
This guy's just
is
letting
not
me
that bad.
snoop around his room.
Well, that's what he said. He said, look, and get out. Oh, he had to take a shower. Or a
He
bath.
Pick up his towels.
He is a slob.
He's a messy boy. I'm laughing
I
at the
found a
shirt.
key.
Yay!
Please come and join us. We must meet about the ongoing operations in Paris. A boat will be waiting for you in Calais and will take you to Dover in England. From there, a carriage will take you to the port of Tintagel.
Okay.
The frigate will be waiting for you and other guests, so you can meet up with me on my island as quickly as possible. I await your arrival. Lord William Mortimer.
What the hell?
Dear friend, please come and join us. We must meet about the ongoing operations in Paris. A boat will...
Why is there two different two different letters with the same... I'm full of golden elixir.
So, one was more professional and one was more personal. That's all I can get out of it.
What, was one of them different?
Oh, on the same... that one letter you last found? I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Dear friend, please come and join us.
Yes,
We
cool
must
bed.
meet about the ongoing operations in Paris. A boat will be waiting for you in Calais and will take you to Dover in England.
Yeah,
From there,
it seems the
a
same.
carriage
My
will
bad.
take you to the port of...
He's going to Paris?
Records of the police. Notes intended for the
Always
police
wanted to
lieutenant
go
of
there
Paris.
once.
It's a list of people under surveillance in Paris. And there's some well-known names on it. This is valuable information. This shouldn't be lying around.
Ooh.
I was gonna joke, they should have like did some tribute thing in there and had one of the names in their book be Jean Valjean.
A pattern with 4 circles.
You got a key.
Dear Monsieur
How
Pepper,
can a little box like that make
I'm
so much
writing to
noise?
thank you for the funds you sent.
I don't know.
These funds will be crucial for the renovation of the western wing of the orphanage. The children you sent are doing marvelously well, and little Pierre will soon be walking. Some of them still sometimes suffer nightmares about their parents on the scaffold, but I expect they will cease in due course. Should you decide to send us more, please note that another 20 beds will soon be ready. The children and myself will never thank you enough. Long live the Republic. Long live France. Sister Marie-Hélène. I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later. I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Viva la France.
Oh no. I have to retrieve it later.
Your inventory's full.
Oh wait, no, I got the letter.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
I just
Item
didn't
not
get the
picked up,
devil's
the
horn.
devil.
Yeah, it was the devil's horn.
Yeah. Damn it.
All right. Have you finished?
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions.
Yeah. Dinky. Why is your bathroom so
I know
messy?
you were at the scene. We will save a lot of time if you just tell me what happened.
You have to get more manipulative, dang it.
Enlighten me then. For now, I have your footprint in a pool of blood.
That's right. The only thing you can prove is one of my boots was at the scene. Congratulations. You've wrapped up the investigation. All right. Have you finished?
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few
Okay,
questions.
Mr. Tude.
Really?
Sheesh.
You were armed the night of my arrival. Can I see your weapon?
No.
You do realize you're not helping, don't you? You're making it worse for yourself. I'd like to talk about the letter you're writing. What woman is it addressed to?
One of his
Who
questions
says it's
is
a
to
woman?
enjoy hitting
I'm
women.
not saying any more. There's no point you insisting.
Wow, he's difficult. I'm gonna ask
All
you
right.
every question.
Have you finished?
Not
Ask
quite.
him all the questions.
I'd like you to answer a few questions.
Bug his ass. Lyrical finished her stream.
Oh, I already asked him all the questions.
Goodbye, sir. We
fun.
shall meet again.
Probably.
He has got some attitude.
French things. Probably shouldn't stereotype them, but most French people I've met are kind of, yeah. Moody something. Yeah. How do I put all this politely?
They got an attitude that needs
Yes.
to be corrected.
Mm-hmm.
French Canadian are just as bad.
Oh yeah. Used to date one of those.
And everybody's going to say, oh, we're not going to watch this channel because they hate Canadians. I don't hate Canadians.
Why do I get nothing?
I don't hate the French or Canadians. All, what do you call it,
They
nationalities
just have an attitude, yeah.
They do. It's just like
The Battle of
New York
Alexander
have
Issus,
attitudes
or
usually.
how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Darius. Yet another one with delusions of grandeur.
It's almost like every Russian I've ever met has had a horrible attitude, but that doesn't mean I don't like them.
No, I'm not going to justify it. They got an attitude. They need to...
Beautiful weapon.
They need an
Movie
adjustment.
Damask blade.
Need an adjustment.
Marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Steel
blade.
My dear son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The
What was
situation is
that?
rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward
Out of
open
real
warfare
life.
between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
Interesting. Who's Maria Bonaparte?
His mother.
Oh, I was about to say, because he was married to a Josephine, and they had kids, I think. I don't know. Don't know.
Hey, Lyrical.
Uh-oh, trouble's here.
My dear
Because her
Nicole,
stream's over, so now she can
as
come
previously
pick on
agreed,
us.
I would like to ask you to join us in January.
You missed Tanya
on
being
my
full of
island
jelly.
To participate in the High Society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France. I have a proposition to make to you concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France. I trust you to be discreet.
Don't worry about it.
See you soon, Lord.
There's just one holster in Bonaparte's gear, and the pistol is missing. On the other hand, his cleaning equipment is in mint condition. That's typical of the soldier in him.
It's Bonaparte's gun, maybe?
Maybe.
French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty. Amber crystals.
Amber crystals. I love how he says that. Amber crystals. Like, oh yeah.
I just scored. No.
A drachma.
I'm full of golden elixir.
I thought you were full of royal jelly.
I'm full of royal jelly also.
And golden elixir.
And golden elixir.
Beautiful weapon. Lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Baby, I'm busy right now playing a game. I'll read Discord later.
Fine corn decorated with a cockade.
I already read it.
Must belong to a French
Wants to
soldier.
know if I can get her soup in a minute. Ugh. Oh,
Monsieur de Richet, please be quick. We are both very busy.
Calling you a butt, you gotta
Did you hear about young Elizabeth?
Indeed, it is deeply regrettable.
Lord Mortimer asked me to...
I know. You no doubt want to know my alibi. I spent the night downstairs playing cards.
Alright.
Can you tell me who was present at the game, please?
Well, there were Lord Mortimer, President Washington, and Sir Gregory.
Thank you.
Ah, and His Eminence Piaget as well. Excuse me, I nearly forgot him. Poor soul.
Did any of you leave during the game?
Not that I know of, monsieur. I didn't exactly spend my time noting the other guests' comings and goings, but I don't think so.
Thank you. Did you notice anything unusual during the evening?
Nothing at all, except the luck of the devil of Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory at cards.
Did they win much?
Oh la la, monsieur, they cleaned us out more like. But I plan on getting it all back before we leave.
What time did the game end?
I can't say exactly. As for me, I must have stayed until midnight. I was exhausted, couldn't think straight. So I preferred to go up to bed.
On your way up to bed, did you notice anything out of the ordinary?
No, not in the least. The whole manor was sound asleep.
Not really. No. As any good soldier would, I imagine you own a firearm. May I see it?
Oh, well, if you really want to, here is my pistol. Don't worry, it is not loaded.
Do you have several of these?
In Corsica, oui, but not on me when I am traveling. Only a bandit would carry such an arsenal.
Thank you.
Well, have we finished, monsieur?
Exactly. Thanks again for all your answers. Good day.
Okay. We have pretty much, after I leave his room, I need to consult the map again. De Richet's room, which we already went in. That's Bonaparte. That's Perot's. That's my room. Let me go question myself. Adam's room. Von Waller's room.
Let's say how many rooms are left.
I mean, we've got more guests. So
Yeah.
I think I need to go to the stairs, and I need to go upstairs if I can.
Damn perps.
Maybe I need to go down here. Oh, it won't let me go here.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Oh, I haven't been in to Manuel Godot's. Well, I can't go into his room.
Huh, that's me.
It won't let me investigate myself. And it won't let me go outside either. There's something I'm missing up here then.
Dang it.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
It won't let me go in there either.
President George Washington.
I feel like I'm missing somebody's room, but I've already went through all these, I think.
I say, did you go through George's room?
Well, I don't know. But I will tell you, there is a box in here, and I think maybe there might be a key
I've just established the time
somewhere in this room.
Are there drawers and stuff you can look in? No, not really. Somebody went
Not
through all the
really,
shit.
but this is another weird thing about her room. Like, she's only got one room, and everybody else has a sitting room.
Huh. The talisman that I gave back to Elizabeth. Can't exactly say it brought her good luck.
Interesting.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother if she still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
John Adams, the guy they named the beer after.
Yeah.
There you go.
not one of the forefathers of our country. The guy
No,
that
just
they
the
named
beer
the
guy.
Beer. Yeah, the beer guy.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. John Adams is cool. So cool they named
Chest with a half-circle pattern. An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible.
Alright, that's what I wanted. I got the note.
Yay. think.
Has finished with this room?
Wow, she wrote some weird stuff all over
I know
her
enough
door.
now. Thank you.
Very well, sir. Sir may return whenever need be. I shall guard the door.
I'm trying to see if maybe there might be some other point that I did not find. Like, I didn't see that letter last time I was in here. And I finally got that box open.
Well, that's good. At least we've achieved some stuff.
But there's the pistol. But it won't let me go outside.
Pistol? Fairly new, I'd
Like,
say.
it won't let...
And judging by the weight of it, fairly light.
It won't let me walk out on the balcony.
Oh. It's a pistol thing.
It's extremely well maintained. The barrel is perfectly clean. It isn't loaded, and well, there's no traces of gunshot residue. I'd conclude that it hasn't been used recently. Right. I shall have to find its owner.
Oh, wait a minute.
Apparently it took a lot to fire those guns back then.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I'm driven to despair.
Okay, we've already read that.
3rd of November, 1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your well-being.
Or
but
Abigail.
I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were, believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman.
See? So maybe the other letter is not the same letter
June
then.
11th, 1791.
Oh wait.
My dear.
Okay, that was the first letter we read from her. So it said
A notebook written in Elizabeth's handwriting. It is written in a mix of several languages. Not too easy to work out.
alright, I still can't translate her notebook.
Damn it.
So that's the
At
talisman. But I got that key now. The 5 thing key. So I probably walked too slow.
Eh, you're okay.
Let me out! Alright. Five circle shaped key. A small key with a ring shaped as 5 circles. Okay. It will not let me go to there. Alright. Psychology, diversion. To be discovered. I need to go to his room. I've already went to Bonaparte.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think you've gone to him.
I have not went to Holmes yet. Okay. I think I need to go to the stairs. Oh.
No.
It will not let me go downstairs.
Why?
I don't know. I must have missed something. I mean...
What?
Yeah, I know. What?
Exactly.
Oh. Because I need to go upstairs?
Maybe. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
That was probably it.
There's probably more rooms upstairs, more guest rooms upstairs that I didn't go through.
Probably.
What time is it getting to be?
Yeah,
Oh,
6:30. Shit.
dang it. Okay.
Yeah, you got your pay-per-view soon. Guess we'll have to look upstairs next time or something.
Your Eminence, I imagine that you've heard the news about Miss Adams.
What a tragedy, my son. How could such a thing have happened?
That's exactly what I'm trying to find out. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary last night?
I saw the young French soldier, Bonaparte, I believe, hanging around near Miss Adams' room. But I would not want to get an innocent man into trouble. It's probably nothing.
Not to worry, Your Eminence. If he is innocent, then he has nothing to fear. Do you know why Monsieur Bonaparte was hanging around
I don't think it
like
was
that?
him.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to learn that the dashing young soldier had become infatuated with a fragile young woman who looked a bit lost. But I don't think he got a very warm welcome.
Bonaparte and Adams? But they didn't even know each other, did they?
I couldn't say. But if I were you, my son, I would talk to Monsieur Perrault. You remember how violently he set upon Miss Adams.
Oh, don't worry. He's on the list of suspects.
Wow. I'm gonna go talk to the parrot. The parrot knows what's up.
Parrots don't lie. It's gonna joke. Parrots are incapable of flying.
Where were you on the evening of last night?
Is that a parrot? That's a
blackbird.
Oh, I don't know what it is. I just know it's talking. I called it a parrot. I'm not an expert on birds.
I'm not either.
They're all
but I
parrots.
Know that... Oh my god. No. No, I just know that because crows and ravens can talk, so it's like, oh.
Okay, wasn't there a box up here that I was trying to open and I couldn't because I didn't have a key for it?
I think so. Yeah. I'm indecisive as you are at this point. It's like we've seen so many boxes and so many things.
Dante's Purgatory. Why does your mind presume to flight when you're still like the imperfect grub, the worm before it's attained its final form? Charming.
Huh. Yeah, Dante's Inferno was hard to read.
Yeah. I tried to read it once before too, and it is hard to read.
I finished it, but it's not one of those books I'm gonna read 35 times or anything. I got a cool version at Barnes & Noble. It has, like, illustrations in it and junk. Yeah, Dante was pretty morbid.
Yes, he was. But there is a box here somewhere that I know I was going to try to open and I couldn't because I didn't have a key. And now I don't know where it's at.
No.
And they moved it when I walked away from it.
Losers. They were like, he was looking at that box, move it.
Yep.
Ask the bird where they put it.
There's the box, but that's not it.
Yeah.
So, once again, we're going to walk around here really slowly.
Yep.
Until I can find the box that I am looking for. Oh, wait. That's a box, and that was not... That was the one that we opened up with the 4-letter word. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay,
We didn't get it right. And it was Zeus or whatever.
Yeah, so I got the 5-prong key. I guess at this point I probably just need to see if I can go back downstairs and find the box that the 5-prong key goes in. This is so slow, or maybe I'm just retarded. I don't know.
Yeah. You learned. He's obviously a predecessor ancestor of Sebastian. Wouldn't be an ancestor though, would it? Or yeah,
Yeah, it would be.
yeah. There you go. Sebastian's great granddad. Nope.
Von Waller's room. Perot's room. Perot, Bonaparte. Washington Adams. Was it Washington's room that might have had that box?
Maybe.
I think it was, because remember I didn't...
You can try to go look. I mean, what's he gonna do?
Around the
Peaches?
corner. Around the corner. Around the corner. That's Adams. Washington's room is next door.
Hmm.
What the hell? Did I just run right past the door? That's Adams' room.
I think it's right around
okay,
the corner.
it's around the corner. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's hiding.
Now I'm gonna look in his room for this, and then I'll just come back to finish this.
Yeah, because you got your pay-per-view in 20.
Yeah, I've got to get off here and see what I can find out.
I posted Layers of Fear too, so
Cool.
that'll be one more installment of it. The second part of it got me so denerved and anxious and everything that I could only play like 25 minutes of it. It was like, nope.
Really?
Yeah.
That's scary?
It's a weird story. Gotta finish out the whole story, or figure it out before I can relay any of it, but so far it's a weird story.
Well, Heather?
What?
I don't think there is a box in his room that I couldn't open.
George, give us your secrets. You're not listening.
Not paying any attention to me.
Bad George. They won't let you go out on the balcony in there either.
Looks like a note between Emily and Washington about trade deals.
No. So it's not in his room. Alright, so at this point, I am going to go ahead and take off for the day.
Okay.
And, yeah, I'll start back though. Luckily, this will let me end right here. But I am going to, like, stand next to his room so I know where I'm at.
Yeah, then you can just see it's George Washington's room.
Right. And
that makes sense. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
Yeah. It is a good game. It's not cute. It's very disturbing in a way. Like the scene of the murder was very gruesome. But there are aspects of the game that I find funny and I make fun of, but that's just because I've got a weird sense of humor. But anyway, it's really,
why we're friends.
It's really kind of cool, almost like a Clue type game, which I really like. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I'll start it back up at this part when I come back. And yeah, I'm gonna get off now. Thanks for showing up, and bye.
Bye-bye. We got Strange Brigade.